Hey everyone, this is Abhinav.
This is Red Bytes.
This is Kaushal.
And we are the team behind the Open Assets, and we are here to present you our product. Hope you like it.
Our KYC procedure is divided into two components. One is off-chain and another is on-chain. Off-chain, we have curated proof verification based on the digital identities issued by the government to their residents. For example, DigiLocker in India. In future, with support of direct partnerships, we can fetch these digital identities directly without requiring users to upload these identities. On successful off-chain verification event, we trigger a on-chain compliance for the user's wallet, registering them to our identity vault and issuing them our open assets ID, which is useful for universal credits.
We are providing with the two types of an assets. One is the auctioned assets and another one is the static assets. You can view the active auctions, trending assets and recently verified assets on our marketplace. User just need to put the name for an asset. You can view the asset price, the yield for an asset, what is the maturity period for an asset, and what is the current amount being raised by an asset. You can view the purchased history for an asset. In order to purchase it, you just need to put the amount of tokens wanted to purchase. Make sure this amount should be greater than the minimum investment and just need to click on the buy tokens. It is as simple as that. So the purchase is successful. Let's see the auctioned assets now. Here, to view the details of the auction, just click on any of the active auctions. So here you can see the auction asset details and how actually the auction works. Here this auction works on the uniform auction model. You just need to put the amount of tokens you wanted to purchase and the amount, the bid you wanted to. So just clicking on place bid. So the bid is submitted successfully. You can view your bid in your portfolio.
A leverage buy enables you to compose your Mantle staked ETH into an effective RWA purchase. And guess what? The yield that the staked ETH will incur over time will be used to pay back the interest on your loan for this purchase. So you can effectively buy an RWA token without ever spending a dime from your pocket. This enables the user to have an effective composability over their staked ETH. So what is liquidity without trading? And the open assets provide you a beautifully designed trading platform where you can see the market sentiment and the buy and sell orders and effectively plan on your investment and your portfolio. A beautiful layout of charts that tracks the purchase activity for this token and a chart that tracks you market sentiment and the trade executions for what the people are setting up as orders and what the actual investors are fulfilling. It lets you know the market sentiment and demand for your token and effectively plan out your next strategies on the go. Fulfilling a buy order or a sell order is fairly intuitive. You just click on the order and fulfill the order with the amount of tokens that it needs, and the platform handles everything else. So you want more from your RWA tokens. Well, the open access ID from Open Assets lets you do that. You can use your RWA tokens to effectively issue a credit line against them and have a borrowing power on our native protocols and our partner protocols without ever managing the movement of your tokens. Now that you have the credit line issued, you can just enter the amount that you want to borrow, set up the number of installments that you wish to pay, and click on the borrow button, and everything else is handled by us. It's that easy. All your credit details are shown here, and the repayment is as easy as a single click. You select the installment and pay back to the senior pool, and your installment is paid. Everything else is handled by us. A platform with these vast amount of features needs a dashboard that is minimal yet information packed for a user to know of their activities on this platform. Here in this table you can see all your assets, whether they are static or leveraged. You can see the transaction history that you have made with these assets, whether it be a primary purchase, a secondary sell or a secondary buy, or your deposit for a loan. Everything, your every action is visible in great detail. On the bids section, you can see the bids that you have placed for auctions, their status, whether you have won or lost, and your transaction details as well. In the My Loans section, you can easily see all your open positions, the loans that you have borrowed, the repayments that you have made, and the health factor for your positions as well. and the features to repay your loans. All your purchases made using the leveraged METH will be shown in the leverage positions with its health factor and its chart data. The trades section will let you know of all the buy and sell orders that you have made on the secondary marketplace, their status, whether they are partially fulfilled or completely filled, and all the transaction details along with the hashes and the functionality to cancel your orders. Filter your assets based on their status and type, have a dedicated search functionality to skim through your assets, and a detailed notification service that lets you know of all your actions that you have taken in the platform on a real time basis. This is how we enhance the user experience.
During yield, I had two major things to cover. One was time weighted yield, allowing investors who have hold token for more days to get more yield. Another is moving away from fixed APR to dynamic one. This will allow investors to present themselves in more lucrative positions to the market. Our current yield structure benefits early investor as more token is sold, yield on per token is depleted. However, we do not let the yield deplete below the 5% APR as this is the final promised yield from our platform. To initiate onboarding of asset, we have our originator dash to allow invoice holders to submit a request for token issuance. Our platform through admin ops verify and approves a request. On one such approval, our tokenization engine creates invoice token following ERC 3643 compliance.
Well, this concludes our demonstration. While we had to skim through a lot of our features and product overview, I hope you can visit us on our website openassets.xyz to get a lot of more information on how the product works. We have a detailed how it works page with interactive videos on every feature, an about page that tells you more about us, and a changelog page that will take you through our journey of building this product from scratch, all the commits, the history of pushes, and our fights with merges. Once again, I hope you like this demonstration and visit our website. Thank you very much for this opportunity. This is Abhinav.